You're getting ready to kick off for the Super Bowl. Obviously, nerves got to be through the roof. What are you worried about that could go wrong? Is it kicking it out of the bounds? Is it whiffing on the kick? What are the thoughts of what could go wrong that makes you nervous?
So everything could go wrong, right? I mean, that's literally everything could go wrong. I almost got to delay a game on the opening kickoff.
What you were taking in the moment?
Yeah, I like got back, took my steps or whatever, and I looked around like, holy shit! Like I cannot believe I am at this place right. 1 year ago, I was in Morgantown, West Virginia. Okay, probably a penny pitchers, and here I am kicking off the Super Bowl in Miami. And that was when there was a massive snowstorm in the Northeast, so nobody could leave their house. So they were projecting like the amount of people that were going to be watching that game is going to be even bigger than the normal number because nobody could leave their house or whatever, right?
Right.
So I hadn't really – because the Super Bowl crowd is weird because the Super Bowl crowd isn't all the home team or all the away team.
Like half
it's a
and
lot
half?
of – no, it's not even because you got a lot of people that just go to all the Super Bowls who are like avid NFL fans.
Gotcha.
Right? So it's kind of like it's a weird setup. Even warm-ups
You don't think about that. It's a good point. You really don't think about that.
It's a spectacle more so than anything. So it's a much different vibe in warm-ups than it's more of like you feel as if, and I played in a lot of bowl games in college, and bowl games kind of have the same feel. It feels almost like it's a practice game because of how you got people just walking on the field. I remember Deion Sanders was just walking around because he was doing NFL Network while I was warming up and punting. I was like, this is like a movie. Like it doesn't even feel like a regular game. And then whenever you get tasked to kick it off, obviously I was incredibly nervous because you don't have the worst opening kickoff of the Super Bowl in history. Okay. Don't want to have that. Don't have the worst in history. Okay.
If you do a touchback, it's a lose-lose. You're supposed to have a touchback. Nobody's freaking out about a touchback.
No, actually, so very rarely do you see an opening kickoff as a Super Bowl be a touchback. Here's a little, hey, you're a little Bobby Insider here for the sports.
Give a little Bobby Insiders. Give me something other people are not getting.
So the opening kickoff prop to be a touchback, unless it's somebody who has just a huge leg, like Harrison Butker, maybe Tucker. But aside from that, McManus has a big leg in Denver. But aside from that, it's a brand new football, fresh out of the box. So it's not it's as hard as plastic because as soon as you kick it off, it's going right to Canton. So it's like the Super Bowl commemorable kickoff ball.
Yep, it's not going to see much action even after that.
So no action. It's going literally directly from the returner's hands to a NFL representative to Canton, to the Hall of Fame. So as soon as that ball gets put in my hand, this is a brand new football. And it's like, oh my God, this thing hasn't been broken in at all. Normally your equipment managers get 30 minutes before the game to beat up the balls in front of an NFL official. It saves you. It probably adds like 10 to 15 yards on a kick if the ball's beat up as opposed to being brand new out of the box. So as soon as I felt that ball, I was like, oh my God, this thing is
beautiful.
I mean, I guess it's nice for a Hall of Fame, but this thing is terrible to kick off. And I put it down, and the sky cam goes right out from my face. I'm like, oh my God, it was very close to my face there. So then I take my steps back, and it was the first time I just like looked around. I was like, this is the dumbest life of all time. This is the dumbest life of all time. And then I look up at the play clock, and it's at like 7. I'm like, oh, shit, cannot get a delay a game here on the kickoff. So then as I'm running towards the ball, it's just like flash, flash, flash. You see
the flashes.
You see all the flashes, obviously. And they start before because people don't want to miss, so they put that thing on auto play or whatever.
Where they're just ripping it.
Yeah, so you hear it. You can hear them. You can see them. And I'm like, is my piss out right now? Like, why? And then all you hope is you don't whiff. And then I just got the ball off. And then after the tackle was made, I was like, well, wasn't the worst opening kickoff in Super Bowl history. And let's just keep it moving. But that is a moment that not a lot of people have. And we didn't win. So that kind of sucks.